Wewe unafuata amri ya mkubwa, unaenda munapiga mtu munaua. Mkubwa analindwa, wewe unakuwa sacrifice, unaenda kotini.
The former deputy president and now the leader of Democracy for the Citizens Party, that is DCP, Rigathi Gachagua, has continued hitting hard on this government, and this time targeting the National Police Service or our security organs by telling the juniors, hey, we have things that need to follow the law. Therefore, if you are given an illegal instruction or unlawful order, you got to say no. In fact, if your boss is telling you to conduct something that is not within the frameworks of the Constitution, make sure he does so in writing. But then nobody will even give you such dismissional instruction, because you got to ask yourself, the same blood that demands dignity to others human beings, is it the same blood that is running through our law enforcement officers?
I want to talk to our police officers across the country. You have seen what has happened. Wewe unafuata amri ya mkubwa, unaenda munapiga mtu munaua. Mkubwa analindwa, wewe unakuwa sacrifice, unaenda kotini. DIG Lagat anakuwa protected by Senate, by National Assembly, by Ruto, by everybody. OCS na ni kabila yake hako kwa bao. Constable anaitwa Mugwana hako kwa bao. I want to tell our police officers, don't obey unlawful orders. Don't carry out illegal instructions. Ndio? Si hao polisi wananisikia? Si wananisikia? Mimi ni mzee. Na mimi nilikuwa naibu wa William Ruto. Huyo jamaa kwa kuruka wewe ni one touch. So nyinyi, you police officers, hata kama wewe ni kabila ya William Ruto, si OCS ni kabila yake, amerukwa hajarukwa. I want to ask our police officers to follow 4 documents as they work. The Constitution of Kenya, 2010. The Penal Code, Chapter 6.3 of the laws of Kenya. The Criminal Procedure Code, CPC, Cap 7.5. And the Evidence Act, Cap 80. Those should be your guiding documents. Mkubwa akikwambia kwenda piga mtu, mwambie kuandikia karatasi. Si ndio? Kama hawa watu walitumiwa hapo Central Police Station, walikuwa wamemwambia DIG awaandikie kitu, saa hii hawangekuwa kotini. Sasa mkubwa ameruka, hao wamerukwa, huyu wa polisi amewacha bibi yake na watoto wanahangaika.
Well, Rigathi Gachagua has actually elicited the truth, because at the end of the day, it is you who is going to lose as an officer. You know what is right and what is wrong. You know how a lawful arrest should be conducted. You know what amounts to an illegal act. Therefore, it is not every order that you are supposed to take. You are also a human being. Use your conscience to judge your next course of action. It's not every order that you're being given you execute. These citizens that you see, they are your brothers, they are your sisters, your mothers. You, in broad aspect, neighbors. We should be living in harmony. You are just men in uniform and we are ordinary citizens. You are tasked with maintaining law and order, not killing. If you suspect somebody has gone against the law, then arrest the person within 24 hours, let the person be processed and also be taken to court. If the person is found to be guilty, he will answer and justice will take its own course. Other than you arresting them, you be the prosecutor and also you become the executioner. That does not augur well with the community. So in this, I agree with Rigathi Gachagua completely, because see what is currently happening to the Constable Mwana. See what is happening to OCS Talam. Simply because they agree to take instructions from their bosses. Instructions that they would have simply said, no, this is a human being, he doesn't deserve such kind of a treatment. So what we don't understand is how you can execute murder, walk away with it, and feel so comfortable in so doing. Therefore, there is need to create a more stable oversight authority, because we have seen IPOA, just like Okia Omtata did say that IPOA is just but a toothless dog. I did say that in this video over here. You can click the link and you'll see what Omtata did say about IPOA. And he talked about an internal investigatory that was within the National Police Service. And he said that this was working much better than IPOA. IPOA is just oversighting. So imagine it is you yourself committing a crime and also investigating yourself. We are going to reach a dead end by the end of the day. The former Chief Justice David Maraga issuing a press yesterday, and they were demanding for the arrest of the DCI boss, that is Mohammed Amin, for disrespecting the oath of office. Remember, Mohammed Amin took oath of office using a Quran, a holy book, and he ought to have carry his duties within the jurisdiction. Therefore, whatever they were doing was trying to hide a murder case that was committed by the police. Still, they are accomplices in this. So, Maraga says they will even call for private prosecution as the law provides for that. And I think that will be the best way to go, because if they don't want to resign from the states so that investigations could be done, and we know IPOA is not going to do a good job in this. So private prosecutions, I think in this case, I'll agree with Maraga, that are going to help us. Let us listen to what he got to say on this.
We demanded the arrest of the DCI because he lied on oath, and the IG, as well as Mr. Langat himself. And they be prosecuted, and those, of course, who are associated with the murder of Ojwang. To clear this, to be clear, we support the efforts of the other Kenyans who have already petitioned for private prosecution. And if no action is taken, we will join them and come up even with fresh charges against them. And we demand that this be done on or before the 25th of June this year. If that is not done, we will formally come out and join those efforts and demand for private prosecution. You know, the law provides for that. If the DPP or the agencies don't want to take that action, we are not left helpless. We can demand for private prosecution and go right ahead.
Well, all these are happening in William Samoei Ruto's regime. And back in Kakamega, Ruto did say he is not going to hand over power to a bitter opposition. And he did get a reply from Rigathi Gachagua, who told him, it is good that you are accepting that finally you are a one-term president. That is one thing that you've gotten right, that you've already known that you are a one-term president. That one, for sure, you've gotten it right this time. But the only thing that you are getting wrong is you not handing over power. Because the Constitution does not, there is no provision of handing over power in the Constitution. But the only thing that is existing is assumption of office. And we could also see this from the support of key allies of Rigathi Gachagua, who tells William Samoei Ruto, by the way, you will not be handing over power to a bitter opposition anyway. What is happening is this. The moment you are taken out of office, the generation and the population that will be happier in the world will be Kenyans. You'll be handing over power to a very happier population, because all your regime has done is oppression, state-sanctioned abductions, extrajudicial killings happening right within the police commanding centers.
Sisi tumesikia rais hapo jana akisema he will not hand over to bitter opposition. Ati he will not hand over to ile opposition ambayo imekasirika. Mimi nakubaliana na yeye. Na wacha niwaeleza kwa nini. Mimi nakubaliana na yeye sababu ya mambo mbili. Ya kwanza, amekubali kuna handover. Sio ni moja. Amekubali kuna ile. Sasa hakubali ku handover ni wale watu ambao wamekasirika. Wacha nikwambie Ruto, ile siku tutakutoa kwa kiti, kila mtu Kenya hii atakuwa amefurahi, my friend. You will hand over to a very happy people. You will hand over to a very happy generation, and we will make you proud because you'll be very, very, very happy. Si hapo tumekubaliana? Kwa hivyo rais, wewe tumekubaliana na wewe, don't hand over to bitter people, but there will be no bitter people in this republic who will be the happiest. Si tumemaliza kwa kumuongelesha.
Anyway, that's all for now. What is your take in all of this that is happening within the nation? Give us your take in the comment section below. If you love content of this nature, kindly subscribe and press the notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in Dub Radio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dub Radio ndio mpango mzima.